Hey everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, we're going to take a look at all of the heroes that classify under the lightning element. Alrighty, so I wanted to do a overview video for those of you that are interested in Dragonheir and want to get a deeper look at what all of the characters look like, what are their skills, how are things going to synergize, and I'm going to try my best to quickly show everything and quickly read through at least the brief statements of the skills so you guys can get an idea and start getting some fun team compositions in your head for the game and maybe decide who your favorite characters are going to be. I am going to have a video on all of the elements. This little clip will be inserted to all of them, so if you haven't already noticed, I do have one for each element. We do have fire, ice, necrotic, radiant, lightning, and poison. So if I haven't posted one of those videos yet, well, they should be coming after this, so stay tuned. And I think this is just a fun way for you guys to get a preview of the game and the visuals. The graphics are beautiful, and I mean, what's the most important part, right? What do these characters actually do? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the lightning element, starting off with our main character that we choose at character creation. You actually get to customize them through different ones, and behind me here is lightning, so this is really great. I'm going to show you the skills that go along with this as well. So we have a passive called Morale Up, gains attack speed 2. Status to all allies for 15 seconds. Magic Missile, battle skill, deals lightning damage to the enemy with a 75% chance of inflicting blind status for 5 seconds. And we have Chaos Storm, the ultimate. Deals lightning damage to enemies within range with a 75% chance of inflicting stun status to them for 5 seconds. I love that, that's so solid. AoE stun, we got crowd control on our main unit. I really want to use her. I'm so terrible, I barely used her. I don't think I used her at all. I kind of forgot about her, to be honest, when it came to playing. And I was always putting teams together without our actual character. And I think I want to do better next time that the beta starts up, or for global, to actually use our protagonist, us. Why not, right? She gives us a lot of, or he, depending on who you choose, give a lot of variety here as well. So I went ahead, I did hit this. We can switch to that, and boom. Right? Simple enough. We'll dive deeper into our character itself, themself, when in like another video in the future, but not for this one. I don't want to go too crazy there. All right, let's switch and take a look at our heroes. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the commons and then work to the legendary heroes. So first off, we have Houseguard, this handsome fella here. Looks pretty good. I like his look. They make his eyes sparkle too. Little subtle details like that that make graphics in a game extra interesting, right? Alright, so let's take a look at him. Relentlessness is his passive skill. For every 3 basic attacks or skills, the next basic attack will grant the hero attack speed up 1 status for 5 seconds. Precise Shot, battle skill, deals lightning damage to an enemy. We got a single target. And Blinding Arrow, ultimate, another single target hit that deals lightning damage to the enemy with a 50% chance of inflicting accuracy penalty status for 10 seconds, which reduces accuracy by 25%. And then we have Forestian. She's got a cool vibe, simple, but I like it. Her eyes are really creepy. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. Lovely graphics as always. Instinct, passive skill, grants defense up status for 5 seconds as the battle starts, which increases her defense by 30%. Nature's Gift is her battle skill, performs the mysterious elven dance and grants attack speed up status for 5 seconds. Precise Assault, ultimate, thrusts at a target dealing lightning damage. And then we have our rares. We have Vani here. Give her a spin. I love the detail of the lighting in this game. It really is impressive, isn't it? Okay, her suit. Passive. For For every 6 basic attacks, the next one will be a double hit. Okay. This is just a rare, so that's pretty fun. Thunder Blast. Deals lightning damage to the enemy with a 50% chance of inflicting defense penalty status 2 for 5 seconds. So that reduces defense by 60%, the big version. So she's got a basic single target decreased defense. I like that. We need that in boss battles. She might actually come in handy if you're looking for that for a specific single target enemy battle. Alright, and her ultimate haste. Attack speed up. Grants attack speed up status to all allies for 10 seconds. 2. Big version. Woohoo! Alright. Increases everybody else's attack. Grants decreased defense. Oh, sorry, attack speed. Grants decreased defense. And she has a multi-hitter every now and then thrown in there. So I'm not sure that she's going to be great damage, but she might enable the rest of your team and bring that decreased defense to a battle to help kill the boss faster. Sounds pretty good for a rare. Alright, Enna, a Forestian. She, let's see. Oh, let me spin her. Let me spin her. She looks cool. Very cool. Look at that orb. Love it. Alright. Passive. Trees Protection restores 10% max HP when taking damage over 8% of max HP. Interesting. So big hits will make her boom right back up. Alright, Leaf's Aid, her battle skill, grants defense recovery status to an ally for 10 seconds. Then the target restores 35% attack HP when under attack. What? That's a hot mess of wording. That needs to be reworded. That's a mess. Defense recovery restores attack HP. What? Restores HP when being attacked. Okay, that makes more sense than this does. That's a little bit of a strange wording, but I think I get it. Restores HP 35% of the attack gets converted to HP that's restored. Somewhat like that. Words are complicated in this sometimes. Alright, Flower's Solace Ultimate dispels 1 debuff from each ally. And then, oh, alright, and ranked up grants recovery over time status to all allies as well. So she's got a little cleanse of at least one, of just one debuff. So a small cleanse that affects everybody. That's pretty good for a rare. She might actually be quite useful. Then we have Elena. A gorgeous look here too. I love her outfit. There's a couple characters that have this skin, I guess you could say. She's beautiful. Alright. Heart of Protector. Passive skill. When the hero deals damage to enemies by skills, it grants a 10% target's max HP shield to the nearest ally with 10 seconds. Chain Lightning battle skill unleashes Chain Lightning and deals lightning damage to enemies hit. So a little bit of a bouncing trigger, bounces from one to the next to the next to the next. So that's really cool. There's a few like that, but with like fire or ice. And then Lightning Storm Ultimate deals lightning damage to enemies within range and dispels 1 buff from each of them with a 75% chance of inflicting attack penalty status 2 for 10 seconds. Alright, then we have Emerald. I love these looks of like these forest elf kind of vibe. It's pretty cool. Wood elf. Alright. Attack Aura increases all allies' attack by 15% in all battles. It's nice for a rare to be able to bring an aura. There's been some battles where I put some of the higher end champions that just don't have an aura, then you just don't have one. Pretty good. I didn't realize the rares even had an aura. Maybe I just didn't notice until now. Alright, Natural Instinct, passive skill, gains attack up 1 status for 5 seconds as the battle starts. Nature's Gift is the battle skill, performs the mysterious elven dance and grants attack speed up 1 status for 10 seconds. And the Ultimate Agile Leap. Jumps to a target area, dealing lightning damage to enemies within range, and a 75% chance of inflicting defense penalty 1 status for 10 seconds. So this is the small version of decreased defense. But she can bring the big version, so I like that. But he brings an AoE damage, so a little bit of everything. Alright, we have Agnet. Wait, I gotta look at that name again. Let me spin him around though. Very cool lizard folk. Ignis? I don't know. Mutant Thrust passive skill. For every 3 basic attacks, the one will deal... Wait, the next... Oh, sorry. For every 3 basic attacks, the next one will deal additional lightning damage, and the hero will gain attack speed up 1 status for 5 seconds. Intimidation battle skill. Deals lightning damage to the enemy with a 100% chance of inflicting vulnerability status for 5 seconds. It's like the weaken. Frenzied Slayer is the ultimate. Hurls 3 javelins, each dealing lightning damage to the target. This skill is considered a basic attack. Alright, and let's go on to our epics. Sagero? He's pretty cool. Alright, let me give him a proper... Ooh, look at him. Pretty cool. I like it. Alright. Very nice. Our passive Wrath of Ancestors basic attack has a 50% chance to attack twice. Terror Fall is the battle skill, leaps at the enemy with the lowest HP and launches an attack, dealing lightning damage. An ultimate Destructive Slash leaps at the targeted enemy, launches 5 slashes at the target. What's this? Each slash is considered a basic attack and deals lightning damage. If the target is killed by a slash, grants attack up 2 status to all allies. And that's the reason it says it's considered a basic attack is because of the passive. It has a 50% chance to attack twice. So every single slash is considered a basic attack. So you can hit up to 10 times. And then this if killed grants attack up status. This is really cool. I think there was a character in Infinite Magic Raid that if they killed an enemy, granted attack up to everyone. Sort of. With a mark. But yeah. Sort of. Very, 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 very similar. Definitely gives me that vibe. Alright, Shat. He looks really cool. Love the weapon. Give him a spinny spin. Alright. Brutality. Passive skill. Basic attack has a 50% chance to unleash Chain Lightning, dealing lightning damage to enemies. Chain Lightning can bounce between enemies up to 2 times, with each bounce damage reduced by 50%. Okay, so the last couple bounces are gonna have lower damage. We have a battle skill called Lightning Shield. Grants a Lightning Shield status to an ally for 5 seconds. Oh, and attack up 2 status as well. Lightning Shield deals lightning damage to nearby enemies per second. Alright, that's pretty cool. So you can grant this to one ally, specifically that's standing around a bunch of other enemies, and it's just gonna do some extra damage over time for a few seconds there. That's pretty interesting. Thunder's Gift Ultimate enhances all allies with Lightning Force, granting them Thunder's Gift status for 15 seconds. Thunder's Gift gains a chance of dealing additional lightning damage with basic attacks. Oh, cool. Over the duration of the buff, when all allies launch basic attacks, they have a 50% chance of summoning a lightning strike on enemies and dealing lightning damage. It says all allies, so even if you're in like a mixed element team, other people can deal that lightning damage as well. So that'd be pretty strong going against someone who that might, or an enemy that actually might be weak. Alright, and what's this Dauntless? This is weird. It says Dauntless here, even though it has nothing to do with the rest of this. Allies' basic attacks may trigger the special skill effect skills. Wait, that. Okay, might be a typo slash bug. I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be saying something else or if that should just be removed. Beta, man, beta. Not everything's not perfect. Alright, we have Lydia, Big Drinker. There's always some sort of like crazy little redhead tribal characters with face paint. I swear in all of these games, am I right? Big drinker though. All right, let's talk to her. Faith and kinship. Her passive skill, every 5 attacks will grant a 20% max HP shield to the hero and a 10% max HP shield to the ally with the lowest HP for 12 seconds. Relentless Heart battle skill. The hero grants immortality status for 5 seconds. And gains attack speed up as well. I was gonna say already, this sounds like a character you'd want to put as much attack speed on as possible. The more often they use their basic attack, the more often they're gonna put these shields on them and an ally that needs protection. I like the sound of her. I'm gonna have to try to use her with the next run of playing. Alright, United We Stand. Grants control immunity status to all allies for 10 seconds and unleashes the battle skill once. Wow, immune to all control effects. She sounds like amazing support. Like, really solid. Really, really solid. Throw a ton of attack speed on her to where she can just constantly be protecting your team, and she's gonna help you be immune to debuffs. Immune to death for her when she uses her battle skill. I like it. She sounds great. Great support for an epic. I really want to get her involved in the future. And we have Lola here. Spin Lola around. Very nice. She's one of the ones I definitely see quite often. Alright, we have Mistakes Denied passive. When attacking enemies under silence, has a 20% chance to change the silence status to stunned. Ooh, even better. And then we have Battle Skill Flaw Denounced. Fires 2 lightning orbs at the enemy, each dealing lightning damage with a 30% chance of inflicting silence for 5 seconds. Okay, so this is where she puts silence on people, but there's a chance to change it to stun. And her ultimate, Resounding Truth. Resounding. Summons lightning to strike the target area 3 times, dealing lightning damage each time to enemies within range, with a 30% chance of inflicting silence status on them for 5 seconds. Oops, and then we have, and attack penalty as well. 100% chance of inflicting attack penalty status for 10 seconds when upgraded. Very nice. All right, let's go on to those legendaries. See, there's our main character here. Hey, I can't wait to customize mine for real. They just kind of gave me something. All right, I think we only have a couple here. Make sure, oh no, there's a couple up top too. All right, so let me do these ones first. We have, oh, how the hell do I say your name? Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. Very cool. Is that an I? Ivleos? Priest Splendor. Passive. When an ally launches a basic attack, the hero has a 15% chance of launching additional attacks to the ally's target and deals lightning damage. Alright, Prayer of the Ancient. Battle skill. Deals lightning damage to enemies within range and grants attack speed up status to all allies for 5 seconds. That's nice to have just on a battle skill and not an ultimate too. I like it. Well, this is a legendary. We're into the good ones now, right? The extra good ones. Wrath of the Ancient ultimate. Shoots a mighty arrow dealing lightning damage to enemies and ignoring their defense, with a 75% chance to inflict the big decreased defense. But it shows one target. Shoots a mighty arrow dealing lightning damage to enemies. But this looks like a single target. I think this should say an enemy if it's only one target. Alright. Sutha. Ooh, hello. He's got a very cool look. Look at this guy. Very, very cool. Right? Look at him. He's badass. Alright, let's go. We got an aura crit rate. Hey, yeah, let's go. Increases all allies' crit rate by 20% in dungeon battles. I love this. This really does help if you're trying to build a very specific dungeon team and you don't have to worry about putting quite as much crit rate on someone, then you could really stack that crit damage or extra attack itself. Phantom Slash passive skill. When dealing critical damage, it creates a phantom. The phantom then launches a follow-up attack dealing lightning damage. The follow-up attack is counted as a basic attack. And this is another situation where they're trying to show this dauntless. Skills are considered base as basic attacks and may trigger the special effects of certain Dauntless heroes. Okay, so this Dauntless must just mean that they're of that, okay, of this category of Dauntless. Now it makes more sense, like these orcs. So if a basic attack triggers something, even if it's its battle skill, it's gonna count it as a basic attack. I like that. That makes more sense now. Okay. This is a little bit better description. I kind of it wasn't making sense on the other one. But now you could see some of these have special, like, synergy or pairing or, like, an extra special little... I don't even know. I don't even know. What would you call this? I don't even know. Anyway. But it makes them a special grouping where they have a little bit of a tweak to their kit compared to the others. Alright, let's look at our ultimate here. Mighty Mutilation. Charges with an axe and swings it at the enemy 5 times, each dealing lightning damage. With the last hit, has a 100% chance to knock up the enemy. This skill is considered a basic attack and has an additional 30% chance to deal critical damage. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be resurrected. Ooh, we have a block revive! There's not many freaking revivers in this game. Wasn't there like 1 so far? So... I might have missed it, but was there only 1 reviver so far? Oh dear. I think there was 1 person that can revive themselves too. Anyway, it's hard to remember. They all start to blend together, but that's cool. Block revive. Single target block revive. And extra chances to crit. Sounds like a good... Very interesting. I wonder if that would really be an arena thing because of the block revive, or if you really are going to need AoE damage and you're not going to want this single target, but then you could use him to take out like your reviver so they can't revive anybody else. Or yeah, just taking out... Actually, no, it wouldn't matter because you're blocking the revive. You could just take out the best damage dealer and then the team would be screwed. Alright, let's take a look at the final 2 here. The ones I've been using. My favorite, Zemphira, the Rat Woman. I love this character. I just think they're very strong support, and there's someone that I really think is going to be beneficial in most teams. I really like them. Alright, we have a passive profound balance for each dispelled, transferred, or expired buff on any enemy or ally target. It grants an ally with the lowest HP a shield for 10 seconds. Totem of Purification. Places a totem on the field which periodically deals lightning damage to nearby enemies and randomly dispels 1 buff from each of them. Buff Stripper. And every time that happens, puts a shield on somebody. And then Ultimate Bless the Believer. Creates a magic nexus for 5 seconds, granting defense up 2 status to all allies. Over the duration of magic nexus, if an ally's HP is below 50%, it will grant them an additional invincibility status for the remaining duration of Magic Nexus. So we've got an increased defense for all allies, plus this immune to all damage when their HP drops below 50% if it's active. I think they're great. It seemed like really wonderful support, and I'm curious to use them in some more stuff in the future. Alright, we have Grishnar. Also, one of the probably most badass looking characters in here too. They make the orcs look amazing, don't they? Alright. We have an aura. Defense aura. Increases all allies' defense by 30% in all battles. Reflection. When taking damage, has a 50% chance of inflicting lightning damage on its attacker. Battle skill. War Devotee. Grants ally protection status to the ally with the lowest HP for 5 seconds. Grants defense up status to the hero and that ally for 5 seconds. So ally protection absorbs some of the damage taken by the target. Of course. Simple enough. Protecting them. Taking it instead. We have Frenzy Massacre as the ultimate. Deals lightning damage to enemy targets within range and extends their recharge time by 20%, with a 75% chance of inflicting attack penalty 2 status on them for 10 seconds. Yo, alright. That's it, right? That's it for our lightning. Alrighty, this has been fun. I love looking at these characters. I'm super excited. I don't know if there's going to be any other changes in the next beta or global, but this is what we got for now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for our last video of Poison. Make sure you've watched the others, and I'll see you in